It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Dr. Brew and Moor Brewing Company, and it's a bottle of their old lager. It's been brewed with Justin Hook from Moor Brewing Company, and of course the guys from Dr. Brew. 7.9% ABV, 48 IBUs. The malt extract is 18%. Look at that. Dr. Brew. So this is the second time Dr. Brew have collaborated with somebody from the UK. The other one was me, Annabelle IPA, that we brewed last year. Woohoo! Look at the smoke on the opening. I'm looking forward to trying this one. Oh my goodness me, look at this. Wow. So old lager then, obviously meaning that we don't have to kind of look at that light golden coloured lager that we're expected to. When you open up a lager, you expect to see that golden colour. With it being an old lager, it could be a really old style, so it doesn't have to be golden, does it? This is a wonderful cherry red coloured ale, slightly hazy, definitely bottle conditioned. Nice levels of carbonation, rolling up the side of the glass, look at that. And a one finger tight tan coloured head. Shall we get the aroma? It's quite earthy and hoppy, really hoppy. Wow. The aroma's almost tickling my nose. I can feel it kind of slightly tickling the inside of my nose there. It's just spicy, hoppy, earthy. Got some raisin notes in there as well. I'm going to dive in. Cheers, everyone. Smoked beer. That's where that earthiness was coming through in the aroma. I was thinking to myself, I know that aroma. I'm just going to describe it as earthy for now, and then we'll get into it in the taste. But yeah, most definitely a raisiny, as I mentioned, fruity, spicy. It is earthy, but it's most definitely peated. It's most definitely a peated smoked lager. Super smooth, wonderfully velvety and smooth. It is raisin, there's spice, there's nice levels of carbonation to push the beer on the inside of the mouth. It's hoppy on the back end as well, which is very important. You get that kind of peat smoke. It's earthy and slightly bitter chocolatey, and then the hops come through on the back end. It's a very, very unusual style beer, to be absolutely frank. Do I like it? I really like it. I think it's a lovely beer. Now, it's taken me a long time to get into these smoked beers. I will admit, to this day, sometimes there's still beers that are just too smoked for me. I had another one from Poland recently, and it was really smoky. I mean, it was almost do you know, like the Polish like to brew 100 IBU IPAs. They kind of push the extreme bitterness, the American bitterness, to the absolute kind of edge of extreme. Well, they also like doing it with peated beers. I'm glad to say that they've kind of, Dr. Brew have held back with this. They've not really had that temptation, that urge to follow some of the other Polish breweries and really make a really strong peated beer. And I'm glad of that, because I think they've got the perfect balance here between lots of different flavours and tastes. It's drinkable, it's smooth, it's velvety. You pick up some sweet malt. Of course, that peatedness comes through. It's nicely carbonated. You pick up some kind of raisin and maybe some fig. and then it goes over to lovely earthiness and hoppiness and a little bit of chocolate. It's a really, really nice beer. It's one to stand and take your time with. Look at the conditioning, wonderful. So it's one to step back, don't rush, open it, pour it, smell it, caress it, drink it slowly. Maybe with a pen and paper and write down some of the flavours you're picking out. Just appreciate it. If you want this beer to kind of sink back really quickly, then I don't think it's the beer for that situation. Then just get a regular lager if you want to kind of something to refresh yourself quickly and drink. Or a pale ale or an IPA. This is beer for thought. This is beer that I mentioned earlier. You just need to take a bit of time with it and pluck some flavours for what you're tasting and write it down and just appreciate it. So that's Old Lager by Dr. Brew, brewed with Justin Hook at Moor Brewing Company. I'm going to rate it. So, looks good in the glass. That head's kept itself all the way down. You don't really get that 7.9% ABV in the alcohol. It didn't burn too much. It didn't, it's a nice full flavoured beer. It's very refreshing, but at the same time it's got a little bit of a medium mouthfeel to it. And just the flavours are just unbelievable. It's a really good smoked lager, an old lager. Rating, personally, for my taste buds, I like this enough to give it a 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom and cheers.